If you want the best for your kids, you should start with the environment. So these are cities and states you shouldn't even think about raising a child or raising your kids if you really want the best for them. Because trust me when I say it all starts from the environment, it all starts from the upbringing, then it gets to influence, societal influence when they live. So these are states and cities you shouldn't think about investing in those kids by raising them there, unless you will lose them. You won't lose them through that. You're going to lose them through what the influence of the society blends them to be. Number one of those places, let me start from lowest to the highest. And I won't just stop at giving you the state and cities. I'll also give you replacement in that very zone. At number 5, we have worry. We have the good part of worry, but then understand that the worry influence can never be raised. Any person raised in worry, you see, we don't need to argue this thing, but you know what I say, even their pigeon is threatening.
If Buhari for worry, we go beat am.
What did Buhari do now?
Buhari, Allah nourish your side.
It's not just about the pigeon, it's also about the influence. You understand? If you really want the best, I say those who want the best for their kids. At number 4, we have Benin. We have Benin. I know maybe we know to talk. We have Benin. Their abilities are mostly prioritized in Benin. No apologies. And I'm speaking about the huge influence in the youths. Their liabilities mostly know the past bends. So there is more to life more than certain things that we see that comes from a particular region. And since I've mentioned Warri and Benin, which is on the south, if you want to replace this state and city in a place that is actually closer, replace with Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is a family-oriented place you can actually raise a child. And by Port Harcourt, I don't mean all this poko. There is rumu, there is some rumu, There's Port Harcourt, and there are satellite towns in Port Harcourt. The main Port Harcourt, if you raise your kid in Port Harcourt, normally street life in Port Harcourt, but then it is structured. Big man see that street life. And at number 3, we have Anambra State. Yeah, we have Anambra State. It shocked you, but very good. Let it not shock you. Anambra, even while it was what it was before, the difference now with so many states, even the states that is still in the same geopolitical zones, the gap where they don't give Anambra State is like from here to London. And understand that majorly, Anambra is mostly commerce, business, right? So there is life outside. You get them? Yes, how much? There is a life outside that thing. What has actually gone beyond trade by barter? Many people who actually make so much sales today don't even rely on shops. Today, don't rely on shops anymore. Anambra State is more visited in that area. That is the reason why in real estate industry, it's still one of the lowest. Forget every other thing we are hearing. It's still one of the lowest. I know the next thing that the Oka residents and influencers over there will say that, you know how much we are paying here? Until you people realize that you people are being scammed. Until you people realize that those millions you people will pay in Oka. See, what develops a city? Why would you people pay that money? Take that money, that very amount you people are paying. Just go to a place like Enugu. Go to a gated estate like Enugu. Afford Oka from hate. See, God. Until people realize that thing is scam, people will not be bragging with that nonsense. But even when it's expected and supposed to be high currently. But trust me, there are nothing that is attracting those things that will increase the value. That is how real estate works. At number 2 is Owerri. Don't live in Owerri. Owerri still threatens my peace of mind as an adult. Don't live in Owerri. Don't just live in Owerri. Don't live in Owerri. If you want to live in any place that is actually southeastern region, that is actually safe for rented and family oriented, carry your property going if you can afford it. If you go to Enugu, you see the level of real estate there. But what is actually thriving in? See, let nobody give. What I'm giving is raw data. Directly from kake.ng. This is the place you actually get your properties legit. If you want to relocate from point A to point B, you don't need to be stressing yourself. Hire an agent there in a designated area. Discuss with them at a lower price. They get you what you want within your budget. Whether you are relocating from London to Nigeria. The only company that offers what none offers. If you want to invest in any real estate by buying any property, whether developed or not developed, Kake.ng is partnering with over 100 estates across different states and cities in this very country. Legit, vetted and verified. At number 1, please see this one. Don't joke with it. Don't joke with this number 1, Asaba. Don't live in Asaba. Whether you are an old parent or a younger parent, do not think about living in Asaba. The real estate value is very high, yo. I'm only saying, I don't want to, if you want to invest in real estate, invest in Asaba, but don't think about living in Asaba if you want your family in peace. If you want your husband in peace, if you want your wife in peace, if you want your kids safe, if you want your kids' future safe, don't live in Asaba. If you want your daughter to grow up to understand what bra is, don't live in Asaba. Don't. If you want to invest in real estate, you invest in Asaba. The real estate there is high, but if you want to raise family, don't live in Asaba. Remember, I never said that these places are bad. They have their strengths. They have the places they are thriving very well. I just said family-oriented places. Some places are family-oriented, while some places are not. Shalom.